Officer, and thank you to Sue Webber for securing this debate and raising the important issues that are contained in her motion. And it's good to hear the cross-party agreement from Claire Adamson and Liam Kerr, both who know campaign on issues of community and public safety. I wanted to speak in the debate tonight because the issue of e-scooters has been coming up a lot in my local communities. It's been raised by local constituents, but or last week it was raised by some local postal workers who themselves were almost the victims of these e-scooters at the hands of very young children in a situation when it was quite dark and the postie was clearly nearly knocked off his feet. So for me it is a matter of community safety and public health, and we've had some really stark warnings very recently from Police Scotland but also from medics at the Royal Hospital or the Royal Hospital for Children in Glasgow. I was really concerned to read that between May and October of this year, more than 30 children required emergency care at the Royal Hospital for Children in Glasgow, and that's an increase in 4 cases from the same period last year. Mark Lilly, who's the major trauma coordinator at the hospital, said, "We know e-scooters are popular and may feature in many Christmas lists, but the risks are significant." And some of these injuries that have been sustained on children aged between 7 and 14 include major head trauma, broken femurs, chest injuries and severe lacerations. So really serious matters. In terms of the conversations I've had locally, people describe near misses, and I'm not certain that these incidents are really recorded anywhere. One man told me that his wife was almost knocked over by an e-scooter on the streets, and he has a very young grandchild. They are very concerned about it. I think the issue about police, I think there's a wider point. I think people do want to see more visibility from the police. They want to know who is in the community policing team. And I think that as well as the resources in terms of police officers, it is making sure that our police are safely equipped to deal with this, because I do understand if there's an incident involving an e-scooter or an e-bike, that the police need to respond to that in a safe manner as well. I hear what Liam Kerr says about his party's response on these matters, but very recently in Astarver has made clear this has to be a higher priority, and Scottish Labour certainly has set out our plans around resourcing our police and making sure at every ward level we do have clarity about community policing. I think that's what the public wish to hear. I'll take the intervention.
Briefly, Liam Kerr.
I just think she might also be very interested in my justice paper. Would she like me to send it over after this debate?
Monica Lennon.
I'm always looking for bedtime reading, particularly when I'm struggling to get to sleep at night. So Liam Kerr, he knows how to get that to me. But I think the serious points are really well made. I think we all understand that when it comes to young people and children, it is illegal for anyone under the age of 14 to ride an e-bike in Scotland, while privately owned e-scooters cannot be used legally on public roads, pavements, cycle lanes or other public spaces. We want our pavements, our streets, our communities to be safe for everyone. In the wrong hands, used in the wrong place, these e-scooters and e-bikes can be dangerous weapons. So for me, it's not about trying to ruin the spirit of Christmas, because I know that parents are under real pressure to buy these e-scooters for their children. I was recently upgrading my mobile phone in a local electrical store in Hamilton. It sells household goods as well. And the minute you walk in the door, there's an array of e-scooters in front of you, and parents feel real pressure. So we need everyone to be responsible, including retailers. But today, for me, I would like to hear from the Minister really the point about policing, because the big issue I feel is a lack of enforcement, and that's a point I want to leave with the Minister today. Thank you.